Somebody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The change niggas pitch when we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain. At the top we bigger than mountains. Take your shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it. Gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing. It's a habit, I never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed, watch me murdered.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed a little balance, and we are here with it. This is the part 2 to our episode that we just finished for Birds of a Feather. It's me again, your host, Miss Meekz, my co-host,
Brooklyn Balance Zayy, aka Zayy Strong,
and my other guest,
King Ace, Moments of Clarity, King Ace Network, you know what it is.
and our newly sitting down guest.
Quana, famous, aka Shut Up and Cash at Me.
send that money.
And the topic today is support. We're going to start this off with support is free. It is free. It does not cost at all, but some people lack on it. Some people might sit back and say that free is not really free, but all we could say is support is free. There's different ways to support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Sharing it.
That's one button.
Promoting it out there, which is still that, and just being able to talk about it whenever somebody points in the room. And I find that we run into a lot of situations that we don't support in decisions. So, like, just to throw a topic out there, I have this homegirl who's dating this boy, and to be honest, I don't support that shit whatsoever. How do we support decisions that our friends or families or anybody might make? Or do you feel like that's completely different?
I feel like you out of pocket because you can't tell a female to leave a nigga alone. She gotta be ready. Like, it takes time, but that mind and that heart and that brain, it gotta come together. Because females, they start to see, you could tell them every day, leave him alone, leave him alone. They gotta see it for themselves, like, damn, I really need to leave this nigga alone.
But why you gotta touch the pot if I already know that the shit is hot? As a friend, what kind of friend would I be if I didn't go, you don't need to learn that lesson because I learned that shit for the both of us? Why? How are we supposed to grow if we both gonna go through the same trials and tribulations?
When you give people their own shit, because I don't want to be the reason you left that nigga, now you at home depressed. No, do that shit on your own time. So only you will regret it or you will feel better. All you could do is give your input. But as far as your friend leaving that man alone, she has to want to do it on her own. She would feel better knowing that it was the time has come and that's it.
Or when the time does come, at the end, why didn't you tell me? Bro, I tried to tell you. You didn't want to hear it.
Some people...
Because sometimes we do see the negativity in people, and our friends be wearing rose-colored fucking glasses.
Yeah.
So
Love
you
does
want
a
me
lot,
to be a friend, but it's like, I'm telling you that, and for those same reasons that you're saying, I'm supposed to just let them learn. But you learned that at
Sometimes
the
they
cost
gotta
of
get
what could have been
burned
our
first.
friendship. Because that nigga took her away from our whole friendship.
You could see it. You could see your friend going down. A nigga just taking your friend out.
Correct.
You could give her your input, but you have to let it be her decision. You don't want it to be like, oh, you forced her into that. No, put your input in there, and that's it. So at the end, she at least know, like, damn, Mika did say, leave that nigga alone. She has to understand that. But sometimes you can see your friend going down from a nigga. Like, a nigga take a bitch out. Quick, fast. You can see it happening. But you gotta let your friend make that choice.
Can I ask you ladies something? I always wanted to ask this, but never did. How come when women get in relationships, right, it deters them away from...
They go, that's my man, I'm going to sit
their
beside
friends,
him.
though? Like, because men don't go through that. Like, we could still kick it and be bros and be in relationships and be married and not allow that shit to come in between nothing. Even if my lady don't fuck with you, I'm still gonna fuck with you. Just my lady just got her reasons why. Right. But with women, how come y'all like instantly when you get in a relationship, it's like, fuck all the bitches that was there for me before I found this nigga. Why do y'all go
before
through
y'all
that?
answer, I just want to point out two things. 1, 9 times out of 10, if your girl is trash, your man's ain't saying nothing to you. So we don't really gotta have that argument. We don't get involved in that. You get what I'm saying? But the only way we absolutely gonna tell you is if we know for a fact somebody smoked your chick. Then we like, alright, you gotta know.
Right.
Secondly, and because what you said was powerful just now, because they really do pull away from each other.
It ain't that powerful, but go ahead.
It's kind of powerful. So it's like, why does a disagreement equal no conversation? So just to add that to his question.
I agree.
Men...
We potting up here.
Men's issues are so minuscule There's no emotion behind it.
Right.
There's no remembering history.
Right.
There's no feeling in it.
Right.
Like how you have said.
Amen.
With females, when we go through a lot with each other, it's I went through the battered relationship with you. I went through you getting kicked out from your mom's house. I went through you getting beat up. I went through your pregnancy. I went through your abortion. It's more emotion that's tied to it. So it'll be that one female, and us also speaking as women, that sometimes we do that. When we get with men, our whole purpose is to procreate and be taken care of.
True.
That's the whole competition. It's our goal is, we supposed to be bad boys for life, but I'm also supposed to be a wife. That's our main thing. At the end of the day, y'all niggas know that y'all could either be a baby father, or whatever the case may be. But our goal is to be a wife. So once you get that man, you now have to put your all into that. So now our friendship changes because your job is just to support that. That's it. Sometimes you still have that group of friends that's like, we gotta go out, this, fuck your husband, fuck it.
Yeah.
And it's like, but the whole goal of what I'm supposed to do in life is that. That's where the arguments come from. It's not so far around the man. It's now I'm getting into that point of security. And it's feelings involved. So you get into a debate because now your homegirl goes, but what about when the other nigga beat your ass and this nigga and that? That's when it gets taken too far. So that's when we end up with the fall out. So in all honesty, it's more of a man thing. It's more of we are looking for our place to be a wife, and we're finding that man, and the man kind of severs our relationship because we got to provide everything for them. The same way how they supposed to provide and protect, I'm supposed to be there for you hand and foot in A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I can't do that if I have my friends around.
And I totally agree with him where females stray away from their friends when they have a man. And it also depends on the man you with. Because some men know what's going on in the jungle and they don't want you a part of it no more. You my girl now, I don't want you in the jungle no more. I'm your gorilla. Get in the crib, that's that, and that's it. So that's
true.
still
I agree
keep
with
you
that.
from out the jungle.
I agree with that.
Be home. Like a nigga be outside with his friends all day rallying. That's cool, but he coming home to you. He's coming home to you. He already know what's out there. He don't want you a part of it no more. Most females be out there looking for a nigga. Yours is already, you already got your nigga. You solidified. So what you doing? Like, it's times when, and then you got your kid, you got your man, we got so much going on that we don't even care to go out no more. It's like, now I'm looking forward to going out with the girls. Look, babe, I'm going out with my friends Friday. Oh, Friday? All right, cool, go ahead. But before I got in the picture, y'all was going out every day. Now I'm here. You going out Friday? Cool, go ahead. One day, that shit ain't doing nothing for you.
I'm about to say, going out every day is for the streets. I can't deal with
That's
those.
bound to happen though once you get in a
me and my
committed
nigga, we go out
relationship.
together. We hang out together.
Right.
And my friends don't like that. Because it's like, damn, bitch, your nigga, you
Because they can't get crazy around your man.
Yeah, I understand that.
They
It's different.
They can't try to make you do, because girls, women are crazy like that.
Yeah.
If one of y'all is sucking dick, you want your homegirls with you.
What?
Even if they not trying to convince her to do it,
if you go outside
you want
and
them
you like,
present.
I'm sucking dick tonight, your whole crew supposed to be on the same energy.
Nah, I feel you.
You want all your homegirls on the same holy energy.
But
So when you walk
it's
in,
not like that no more.
and he walk up to her, she dishing him off. Girl, what's wrong with you? We trying to get it tonight.
Yeah.
They mad at you.
They is.
They mad at you.
It feel like it's a big change because now you're
I feel like
here,
when it comes to dudes, we're not like that. Because if you're not trying to get it, I'm just gonna take her too. I'm just like,
I've seen that a lot by being in clubs, like, cause I was working in the clubs and being in the clubs. So
Yeah.
I've seen that by being a bouncer. Yo, I tell you,
I learned something new about you every episode.
Yeah,
Wait, can you party
My son had
with
1,000
your girl?
jobs.
I'm currently single.
But when you had one,
If you
did you
haven't-
I
party?
like the way he
party
put
with
that
your
though. He
shorty,
was
though?
like, hold on.
Yeah,
I ain't got
If
no
your
girl.
girlfriend, I feel like this. If your girlfriend a vibe, why not party together? People
I don't
think that
mind.
You supposed to
You
party
should
separate
party
from
with
your
your
girl.
girl.
If
I
your
don't
girl
mind.
vibe, y'all could kick
You
it.
should party with your
I
girl.
don't mind.
I believe in certain events for certain things. Like me
a
now,
time and a place.
when I'm
Yeah.
out here working, I prefer not to have who I call security with me.
Yeah.
Because when everybody sees him,
'Cause he's top
he
flight.
looks like security. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And most that deters a lot of people from coming to speak to me because a lot of these people out here are men that do want to come and speak to me.
That's the truth.
So, but like if we go out together, we go out together. But also when we go out with friends, I'm a different dynamic. We have the same group of friends. And I got on him about this the other day. And our birthdays are like 2-3 days apart. And it's so annoying. I'm like, who you inviting? And he was like,
Your
You
friends.
already got all of our friends, and I'm
invited
like,
your
you ain't
friends.
got nobody to fuck else. Like,
it's
God
nobody
damn it!
else
Like,
with-
it's
out of
always
that
us
circle.
in the
But
same
I feel like that
10
makes
people.
a stronger relationship.
Yes,
It
it
does.
does.
It should.
It's nobody, no real person should be in there throwing salt because they know both of y'all.
Right.
So it's a different kind of dynamic than as opposed to I have my friends, she have her friends, because if her friends don't know me or decide they don't like me for whatever
Right.
reason, because some women just be like, he fat, I don't like him.
It's a big.
You
It's
shouldn't date fat
the word
guys.
is insecure.
Correct.
Because I'm far from insecure. So when my nigga out and this girl's dancing and giving it up, I'm like, yo, I tap a shorty like.
You feel me?
I thought it
I'm
was
like
shorty
that
on my
too.
dude. Yo, give
Yeah.
my little dude a dance.
She
I'm
do
very
threesomes.
vibrant.
I be doing
She
it.
do threes.
And I don't. I don't mind being.
I'm like that.
She's a winner.
I don't mind
For
being
real.
at a function. Like, I don't mind dudes trying to like.
Here we go, TD Jakes. Go ahead, spit
Bro,
it
you
out.
can dance with my girl,
Dudes trying to.
but don't be on full songs.
yeah.
Don't be
Yeah,
trying
feel
to.
me?
Don't be
Yeah.
trying to slide up on like dance with her regular.
Yeah, you
regular.
could dance,
'Cause my
bro.
thing is,
Y'all could
I
dance.
dance, but I'm not gonna dance with you all
Y'all
night.
could dance,
I'm not
bro.
about to tell you you can't dance. So if you
Right.
dancing and throwing that in a circle, and some dude pull up on you, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when he start,
I
Here
gotta
we
tap
go.
you on your shoulder.
get up off her.
Yeah.
You're doing
Ain't
too
no
much.
trying to push
Yeah,
her
right.
head
You know what
down.
I'm saying?
and all
This
that.
ain't pasa
Ain't
pasa.
none of
You're
that
not jumping
shit.
off the speaker.
Ain't team.
You're not doing none of that.
This ain't Studio 10. Ain't none of that shit.
So do y'all
Get your
support?
dance move.
Do y'all support? I don't know if anybody's been in this situation before. Your friends or your family members coming out with their sexuality, going, I want to be a part of. I want to be polygamous, or I like men, I like women, or I'm bisexual. Do y'all support that? How do y'all?
Yes.
Because we kept saying support is free, but
100%
once it
support on
hits
this side.
closer to home, because support got different levels. Do you support that? Like, let's say your homeboy who you been hanging out with all the time. Y'all go somewhere, y'all hanging out, y'all cool. You hooking him up with the bitches, he hook you up with the bitches, and then boom, one day
Okay.
they drop a Facebook shit, because it's always on Facebook that
Always.
this nigga sucking dick.
Come out
Right.
nowhere, bro.
I got a story.
That's
but
fucked up.
This is not recent. This was when I was still like a teenager type shit. So I'm not gonna front, some where niggas used to bash homosexuals and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not
was
proud.
it was the
I'm
times.
not proud
It was
of
the
that.
times.
But it was a time where niggas used to go to the village and jump homosexuals and catch juxes and stuff like that. So I was running with these dudes, and one of my friends actually happened to be gay.
And he was a part of the jumping
Yes.
festivities.
And that is what I didn't like because
A lot of times
felt-
it be like that though.
I felt
do.
like the same way 50 Cent feel about Young Buck and his sexuality is the same way I feel about any of my bros. Like,
Right.
yo, bro, if that's what you are, then just say it, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Just live your life,
Like,
bro.
don't be in a room with me cracking jokes
Yeah.
on gays and homosexuals
And
and,
you-
all that.
right.
And because
wanna-
now you making me feel like, damn, bro, I did all of that and you're gay and you
Right.
standing right
Right.
here. Like, I didn't
Hypocritical.
mean to offend you
Right.
like
And
that,
you
bro.
wouldn't have done it had you known.
Right. But you did some hypocrite shit.
Yeah.
So I've been through a situation like that, you feel me, where we found out after the fact that homie was bisexual or whatever. I don't think a man could be bisexual, by the way. I think it's
Anytime you dip in both, you technically bisexual.
But I feel like,
Like we're gonna call them gay because women don't accept it. Women are gonna be like, that's gay. And the reason why women can be bisexual and men can't is because men like bisexual women and
double
women don't like
standard.
bisexual
it's
men.
double standard,
fact.
though.
But
It's
that-
double
If
standard.
women liked bisexual dudes, then dudes can say they were bisexual.
but that's
Bro,
that's the
women
view
do
right
like
there.
bisexual dudes in
do.
the year of 2023.
Yeah, recently. And I promise
Women
you,
like
pretty
that
soon,
shit.
being a bisexual dude is definitely gonna be okay.
Oh,
It
man.
is starting to be okay already.
All of this come with, like you said, being
But you
honest.
just said he gay if he bisexual.
Be honest.
And that's what I'm saying.
How we start off is how we
Be
finish.
honest.
So if you come to me like, yo, I'm this, that, and the third, I'm accept. That's why you gotta tell people the truth from the gate. I'm bisexual. Like if you comfortable with you being a bisexual man, you tell her and she okay. Let that be a choice. She gotta make. Let her deal with that.
And that's the thing. People won't support that because we can't support your confidence because you're not even confident with what the heck it is that you're saying.
As
So
Right.
if you're not confident
Right.
about it, then
Right.
how can I sit there and
Exactly.
support it? But the next
As
thing
far as
is,
I'm concerned, bro, I
do
don't
feel
care.
like we support negativity.
All day.
Because I feel like this whole, like that's a level of negativity. When it comes from a man, like if men are going to move into being bisexual and women are going to go into liking that, whatever. I feel like it is what it is. But I feel like the negative part, like a lot of things that I realize people do support is the fights, the Zeus Network, the Love and Hip Hop. If somebody's getting exposed
ratchet
on
shit.
Facebook
Yo,
for
speaking of
sucking dick,
Zeus,
The ratchet
Orlando Brown.
leave him alone.
He's
'Cause
on
he's
Zeus.
just happy to be
That's-
there.
He's
Him
on.
and
He's on
Raz
Zeus
B
right now, right?
Is happy
Listen,
to be
And
there.
right now he is probably.
They don't know what they
Hold
doing,
on.
but they happy to be
He's
there.
probably in the
Yeah.
best position in his life he's been in a long time.
Right.
And his popularity is less than what it was when he was doing
But
drugs.
let me tell you something. The reason why they even got him on the show is because it's just gonna get the attention.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like people
The
do things
ratings
knowing
is
that it's gonna
going
get
up.
attention.
Yeah.
But like
We're only
Scarlett,
supporting him
like, even
because
some
we
people
wanna be
think she's
ratchet.
ugly, aggressive. She did, but it's the attention she's getting.
Mm-hmm.
Like you sharing a post saying she ugly, but look, you just shared her post. That's another share. So at the end of the day, people gravitate to negativity because it's gonna get the most love, most attention. People gonna remember that. People, you graduated from Harvard University, 13 likes. A bitch get a BBL. Niggas up there like, you look so good, you look so beautiful. 1 million, it's going viral.
So now is that support even genuine? Because then that's not even
Absolutely not.
support.
Nah,
That's
it's
a
not.
following
It's
of a life.
bandwagon. It's
Exactly.
People don't
It's
even know
not
what
genuine.
support.
A lot of support is
anymore.
bandwagon. And people see a certain
You know
amount of
why?
likes on something and they
That's
share
because
it.
most relationships are one-sided. So nobody don't really know how to support each other because it's one-sided all
He
the
said,
time.
boy, song trash, but that's my man's and I'm and all that. Oh, that's him? Oh, let me share it. The whole time song trash.
But you
Here's
don't
the
know how
thing,
to
right?
give
Niggas won't
constructive
share their
criticism.
homeboy song until somebody like J. Cole go out like
Shit,
that.
right,
All of a
right.
sudden, then it's like, nah, I've been your fan, bro.
Right,
I
right.
know since day one.
Yeah.
When?
What Meekz say?
You ain't showing up to
Don't
nothing.
wait till I'm lit to start being on it. Like, don't do that. Be there for me
It's
when I'm
always
starting
like
it
that,
out.
though,
Don't
you
wait till I'm
Is
there.
it just me, or I kind of feel like people, when you see somebody from who you used to roll with, like who's on your level, they kind of can't see you moving to that next level.
That's a fact.
They never actually see your talent. So as far as they're concerned, you're still gonna be old Joe Schmo to them.
Right.
So they never actually dabble into what you do. They never take the time to see what you're doing because to them it's just like, that's just Zay. That's just
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a fucked up mentality they have because
It
at the
is a
same
fucked
time
up
you were sitting here
mentality.
supporting Rowdy Hoo from over there
Yeah.
and you don't even know him.
You don't even know them.
You don't even know him.
But here it is. We friends. And
You don't even listen to what I
Right.
got to
But
say.
the big thing is,
because you can't see me
without
as
social
that.
media, who are you? That's a big topic right
That's
now.
what a lot of people. That's what it is. Cause like when we get back to what
clout.
support means to agree with and give encouragement to someone or something because you want him, her, or it to succeed. And I find that.
So you gotta agree to support?
I mean,
To a
that's
certain
according
extent.
to Google.
'Cause
But
to a
most
certain
people, it
extent.
could just be I want somebody to win because they from the style,
Yeah,
like
that's
how
what I'm
I'm from
saying.
the
Sometimes I just
style.
fuck with you.
Like
To
I
a
just
certain
want to see
extent.
it so that I could get the representation.
Right.
But most of the time you do, if it's gonna be genuine,
Mm-hmm.
then yes, you should agree.
Yeah.
All right, so I
You
guess
should
sometimes
definitely agree.
I guess sometimes I support on the strength of the person as opposed to the strength of what they're doing.
Like the biggest thing for me is I support, but I support consistency. Like I could support you. I may not support you right at the beginning, but I need to see you do it 3, 4, 5 times. Like I have my cake business. You get what I'm saying?
That's
I have
a
my
fact.
cake and I make
Okay.
my drinks and so on and so. I got no problem going in to support you. But in order for me to help you to keep going, you gotta
Let me
want to
see
keep
you
going because I
doing-
can bring
yeah.
the people
But
to
do
you.
you
If
support-
you're not being
I
consistent
tell people
about it,
that
why
shit
would I
all the
not
time.
wanna
Let
do
me
it?
tell you something. I'm a popular person. So people like, oh, you can share my shirt, or you can share this, you can share that. I'm not doing nothing because I'm not seeing your product enough for me to put my name on that. So my thing is
Right.
this. You that's what you selling? All right, so let me see you go hard. Once I'm seeing you going hard, then I help you out.
Why
If
you
not
so
go-
popular?
if you
And
gotta
that's my
believe
question.
yourself-
I was
He's
gonna
so
say
annoyed. I knew he was coming ace with the mess. I don't
Let me
Why
say
care.
you so
something.
popular?
When I was younger, I used to fight a lot. That's where it started from. I used to fight a lot.
Negative
So,
support?
People, but look, this is how you turn a negative into a positive. I'm about to
Right.
get you right now.
Yeah.
So when I was young, I used to fight a lot. So people recognize me from always fighting.
You must
So,
got hands.
You from the style.
So
You know,
now-
it's always a Quana somewhere.
plenty of
Shout
people
out
in the
to
style
my
that can't
sis
fight.
Quana or
Always
Gay,
a
shout out.
Quana.
There's always a
No,
corner
stop.
somewhere. So my thing is this: people's like, "Oh, she always fighting." So once I started getting a name for myself, even though it was a bad name, that's how I turned the negative to a positive. So people gravitating from that. So I'm like, "Oh, let me see what else I could do with this name." So now, I spoke to him. I'm like, "I want to throw a party one day." He was like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I threw a party, and all the people that supported me from fighting came out to the party. Party lit. Oh, I'm doing another party and another party. So now I'm using that negative and turning it into a positive. So now I went from a girl I was fighting to a girl that's throwing parties. I'm throwing parties, everybody coming out. I done changed the dynamic so fast. Now I'm throwing parties, but I'm only using my name.
See, that's smart
dope.
rebranding.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's how you
That's a
turn
smart
negative to a
rebranding. You
positive.
took the negative support and you put that
That's
where
dope.
it needed to be. That's
That's a
Can
fact.
somebody
A
put
lot of
crown-
people don't know how to utilize
In post,
that.
can we put a
don't.
crown on her? She's golden for that one.
That's a
we
fact.
go.
You turn negative into a positive. And to this day, it didn't. Then I turned into a GOAT because I was the first female throwing parties.
Oh, she turned into the GOAT.
So I'm throwing parties. They elite. I'm throwing them. Then I stopped for a minute. The party today is not the same as the party was before.
I was a part of. I think we was a part of two different party worlds. I was a part
We
of
was.
Touche, Tropical Reflections,
The Elks.
Elks. I ran with a totally
Empire.
different. Yep, that
Come on.
that was my move.
Right.
And then it started being the style with the backyard parties and stuff like. I started getting into that. I still don't really go that way. I'm more like the Caribbean vibe.
Yeah.
You know, I can't really go the other way.
She trying to bust a line.
But now we get to the point that we really want to talk about. I hate when people support and they support popularity over the fucking talent.
Yeah.
I've been doing Brooklyn's Balance for 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. Yes, I may have started at one spot with 4 people because I started with friends who didn't take it very seriously. And I did that episode when we first was here where I had to talk about, sometimes your friends don't be friending or they don't share the same vision as you. They just want to do it
Facts.
as a pastime. Where
Right.
I'm like, if we would have took it seriously 3.5 years ago, we would be with
knows
State of
where
the
we-
Culture and Joe Budden and everybody else
That's a
was.
fact.
I had to sit back, rebrand,
And
figure it out,
evolve.
and go through guest and guest and guest,
You
and
evolve.
help myself grow to figure that out. But people still, I have a hard time. I had to tap into artists to get a little bit further than where I was, and that's something that I don't like. They great people, but I just don't support that culture because
that's not
it's
what you-
using,
She's
it's
not on the
leeching.
That's
music
not what
scene.
you wanted
People
to do.
use
from the
people,
jump.
and I'm gonna tell you, like, at
But
the end of the
using
day,
and
that's what they
utilizing
do.
is two different
Yeah,
things.
using
Utilize
and
me. Don't fucking
See,
use me.
I'm a utilizer because
Right.
when I throw parties, I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get you. You know why? Because I know you guarantee 30 people. You guarantee 30
Correct.
people. You guarantee.
But I'ma share the
that's
love.
How I
And I'm
operate.
giving you a free bottle
When
in a
it's my,
section.
when
because
it's
you
my
want me to 30
time
people.
to show
Because
love,
that's the
way to
promoter
think like that,
mentality.
They
though,
do it with
yeah.
me. Oh, Quan, you want to get on my flight, throw a party? Because they already know what I come with.
Right.
All right, cool. It could go both ways. You going to have to pay me. Oh, I want 2 bottles at my table. Oh, I want this because I know what I'm doing for you. now.
Correct.
You return the
Negotiations
favor.
of a utilization.
Exactly. We're going to negotiate. I don't even care to drink at a party, but I know in order for me to be
Business
on
is
this
business.
flyer,
Correct.
something got to give.
Correct.
Because I know when I come, what's coming with me.
Right.
And that's why you even here now, because you know what I'm going to bring to the table. And I don't mind. When people reach out to you like, oh, I want you to do such and such, and that, they know what you're capable of. I'm fine with that. They know what I'm capable of. I'm down with that. But what is in favor for me now?
So the
Like,
utilization
period.
is not free, but the support is free.
Or
Or is it?
No.
Did we just end up switching and answering our
utilize it.
question? Now?
Because let's be real. If I call you like, yo, me get on my flyer, I see potential in you.
right.
It's working in both of our favor.
Correct.
At the end of the day, because you on my flyer and I
Correct.
reached out to you.
Because I'm now gathering your group of people. But now
Exactly.
what I decide to do when I get in there, that'll help me to figure out if I'm actually
Exactly.
utilizing.
I would say
Right.
utilize takes a skill. You can
That's
only
a
utilize
fact.
somebody that has a certain skill set or a certain thing they're bringing. So support is a generalized term.
Correct.
There are people with no qualities of use. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That can still support. So it's like it's a different breakdown. When you utilize, that's a business proposition.
Yes, it is.
That's me going. You have this. I need this. Let's talk about it.
And I do not care
As
about your
opposed to
fat
support,
ass if you cannot bring
with
20 people
support
out.
is supposed
Correct.
to be. I like what you're doing. Let me put a share out. Let me let somebody else know because that's how you get on. Word of mouth is the original social media.
That's a fact.
But why-
even being on this on here today with Meekz, I feel like I did something. Because at the end of the day, for her to reach out to me like, yo, I want you on my show, I feel like I did something. I did enough that
she
Meekz
saw
want
you.
me on my show.
It's a reason why she wanted
see
you there.
me. You know what I'm saying?
It was really the remembering because you did hit me first. You ran down on
Like,
me first.
come on.
And I was like,
see,
you know
I
what?
would say-
I got you.
And I
If
said,
you come
yo,
on
put me
this
on your
show-
show because I know what I could
If
do.
you've been on this show, you've been screened by Meekz.
That's a fact.
Don't think that you come on the show and she don't know who you are or what you represent.
Just
You've been
pulling up.
screened, so the fact that we
Yeah.
reach out to you is because we understand that you're gonna bring a certain level of
and I see
conversation.
the potential. I'm a
And we
genuine
also
person
want
at
to
that.
talk to you. We want to hear what you got to say. So it's us utilizing you for the concept, but also allowing you to show yourself as who you are.
That's definitely you. Like
Sometimes it be the fake.
And she go hard with her
competition,
show.
too, though.
Mika shows her show. She go hard with her show.
Absolutely.
She share her show. She want people to watch her show. She's not lazy. She's really doing something for herself. She's trying to do something for herself.
Her
so
foot
I see
always
it.
to the grindstone.
Thank you.
I see that shit.
Cause sometimes I don't be feeling like that. You know, when I feel like I gotta go, like I'll be like, I don't think I did it today. Cause I do be working and I be telling people like I got a job as well, but I gotta work the job to get the money.
remember.
But I feel like if I was more popular, like if I was the person, if I did this 5 years ago when I was popular throwing parties, I would be much further.
Yeah.
But it was just like, no, that's not me. Let me stop.
'cause people think
Let
when
me
you
figure it
hot,
out.
bro,
But there's a lot of people out here with talent, and I find that the numbers is what messes it up. I don't care if somebody got 1.1 million, they shit suck.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't an Ice Spice fan at the beginning.
Right.
And then when I took the time to listen to her music, I was like, okay, the marketing was right where I gotta get everybody to fall into the fold. And then when they fall into the fold, I could then push my talent. I feel the same way when it comes to Scarlett. I just don't like her music. It got nothing to do with her appearance. Like nothing, she has not captivated me.
Get the fuck out
as
of
of
you.
yet. I agree with the
But
term.
look,
I agree with it.
her dumb shit got her up there.
I'm
That
not gonna,
part.
bro. She rapped into a glizzy, and that video got like 1 million likes on
But
it, bro.
that's supporting
shit.
the negativity.
Yeah.
And I put in
Sharing it.
negativity. But you know what? Nowadays,
it's the
everybody see how
image,
much
though.
the negative getting attention that they doing it.
That's
on
the thing. That's the
purpose.
image.
Correct.
That's a fact.
They
They're
started doing
literally
dumb
just
shit 'cause
doing
they know
that for
this
the
is gonna
image.
get attention.
But then it takes
Everybody
away from the
gangsta and all
talent
that.
because there's
It's
some
like-
of us that don't want to lose ourselves doing that. Like there's a lot
That's
of
a
artists
fact.
I know out there that I've sat down and I was like, I'm gonna speak to these people. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care this, that, and the third. Let's just get the talks together. I care about what you gotta say.
Right.
Artistic integrity doesn't sell albums.
But then do y'all also feel like just because you support people that you're gonna be successful and that you need to support everybody?
Hell no.
No,
Nah.
you can't support everybody.
Because in this media world, people telling me you gotta be everywhere. You
Support
gotta show up
what you like.
to this event,
No.
to this. Like, Ace, we could talk to that. They tell us that we gotta be everywhere, and if
Gotta
we're not
be
supporting
everywhere.
everywhere, that
Like
we're
that's
not
how I
gonna
feel
be
about it. Support
far.
what you like.
Right.
But that doesn't matter in the media world. We have to
Yeah.
be at every event all the
They
time. Because if
expect
not,
us-
then we won't get the people
Yeah.
to support us.
Not to fuck me.
Well, yeah, because
let me
you're
tell you,
a-
it's people
you're
that
a-
I go to parties that never came to none of
face, you
mine.
feel me? Y'all are a face, so people look at y'all and go, "This is y'all lane."
Mm-hmm.
But for a regular person, all I want you to do is support what you like.
But that's why I
That's
gear
the
more
realest way to
towards regular
support
people.
what you like. Don't support
In this
what
game,
you saw had the most
in this
shares.
game, they take it as if, yo, if you didn't come to my event,
Yes.
I'm not
I'm
going
not
to
coming to
yours.
yours.
I'm not coming to yours.
Mad tit for tat.
Or is this?
It's mad tit
You
for
ain't
tat.
come to my shit, but you went to this person's shit.
Correct.
But what you don't know is, I'm able to go to this person event because I just happen to be free this
I
day.
have a
Correct.
babysitter today, your party. Like,
Right. I might be on
They
daddy
don't care,
duties
though.
this
They
day.
don't care.
That's a fact.
And to me, just to end it out, the biggest part of support is competition. I find that people are competing so much, and then everybody wants you to support. But they want you to support the competition. Oh, because I'm throwing out 18, 19 videos in a day. I'm working harder than that person, so support me. Don't support the person who put out that one thing. Support takes time. It took 3 years
does
for
take
me to
time.
get to
Takes
where we at.
time.
There's clips that are still working that I keep getting likes and comments on that I'm like, yo, I shared that a year and a half ago.
That's
like,
a
what the
fact.
heck? Sometimes it's the
That's a
timing
fact.
of that.
What I'm gonna tell you, Mika, is like you could do it for 3-4 years. It just take one day for somebody to notice you, and you go straight to the top. I'm telling you, tomorrow could be your day.
do
It's just
be
So
the,
like
you don't
that.
give
the
up.
right
Keep
person
going. It takes
has
the right
to like
person.
your stuff.
I am learning the keep working part. Just to throw this last piece of advice out there. The person who is in my intro, and I'm gonna shout him out, Maurice. We used to be best friends, or whatever the case may be. Yes,
That verse was fire.
Times have changed, whatever. I will never let go of that verse. I will
That
never
verse
let go of
was
that.
fire.
I believed in him. I supported him, even though as my friend, he was a jokester. He always came to me, be like, "Yeah, I can rap, nigga, get out my face." I took it. We went to the studio. He did amazing, and that is it for me. People always ask me why you won't switch it, why you won't, and it's just like no. Even though we don't speak to this day, I did get a message from somebody else who came on my show who works at the same job that he does work at. And apparently it's going around that, oh, you know, Meekz started that show with him. I would never not sit here and say that I didn't start a show with somebody. But sometimes people's visions change. And sometimes people don't like to do work. And I'm a person where if I put my mind to it, I'm going to work.
I'm gonna
we
fucking
going to
do
over
it.
achieve and I'm going to get it done. I have supported so many things with so many people, but episodes from then and that, from that dynamic from then to now, I'll be honest, I miss that dynamic because I hate having guests on the show. I appreciate y'all.
It was a different type of
Y'all
show.
don't understand how hard it is when you work and then you're trying to get other people to show up on time. You're trying to make time for other people's time. You got to find a studio that's going to work for everybody. It's the hardest thing ever rather than sitting down and doing it with your friends. But all I want to say to people is support everybody. Just because somebody's being consistent or they not being consistent, that doesn't mean that they not working, that you shouldn't support them. I support niggas who I don't even like, but that don't mean I don't like what they not putting out. I ain't gotta personally like you, but I like what you're
But I respect
doing.
what you doing.
I like what
You
you're
get
doing.
what I'm saying? I'm
respect
very,
what you
very
doing.
big on that when it comes to support. So again, your local artists that may or may not be out there, if they struggling, if they not
Just
struggling,
give them a listen.
support them, give them a like, a share. Don't send it to me because I'm tired of listening to people's music. It's just not my lane.
Inbox is full.
But still, I just want to shout out some people who I do support before we end out this episode of Brooklyn's Balance. Shout out to L. Smith. He always get mad because I call him by his first name, Larry. But shout out to L. Smith. Keep doing what you're doing. Get it done. You know what you need to do. Shout out to Saad from when me and Ace did his album review for Numb. If you guys have not copped that, please
Shout
cop
outs
that.
to the whole EAG movement.
Yes,
man.
everything's a go. Let's make sure we put that out there. Shout out to Story and High Management, House Party, Blaze BMG, Healthy Chills,
It's a lot of them.
Buck. It's so I can't. If
lot
I
of
forgot you,
shout out
please
to
don't feel no
Beans.
type of way.
It's a
Shout
lot
out
of
to
'em.
Beans. I love you to
New
pieces.
Jack Mac.
New Jack
Shout
Mac.
outs to Beans.
You know
He
what I'm
just dropped the song.
Right?
Definitely, yo, that go
Yeah.
crazy.
Shout outs to Beans.
And the last thing
shout
I
out
want to say
Mooch.
for support, if you guys are doing a web series or a music video, please hit me up if it permits. I'm trying to get out there and act, but thank you, Quana, for coming and supporting.
You got it.
Ace for
Send
always
that cash
being there.
up.
The moral of the
Hello.
story is support is
man.
free. Please make sure that we are
Support
supporting,
is
all right?
definitely-
Don't be
and
stingy,
shout out
support.
to Zone 6 June 3rd, my
There
boy
we
Rob
go.
Slime. All the females out there, do not be scared to ask for money if they not scared to ask for
Ask 'em.
ass. Shut up and cash at me. That's it. They
Get
want
that as a shirt.
The
and
savage
I
life.
need one.
The savage
Right?
life.
Thank you guys for watching this
I don't disagree with
episode
it.
of Brooklyn's Balance. We are out.
Peace.